welcome to this week's edition of the Minority Report. My name is Cynthia, and to my right is Natasha, and we're going to talk about coming out at the workplace.
Yes, a tricky thing to do, no matter how you look at it.
True. I guess I will talk, at my previous job in Georgia, I wasn't really out, but my boss was like this kind of, it's the South, so I'm already kind of anyway. And my boss was liberal, but he was kind of like a liberal conservative at the same time. And he would always insinuate that I would be happy once I found the perfect man.
Ooh, that's not good.
So I was always like, well, I just might as well just keep it, keep the real deal out.
You know what? If you feel like someone will go after you because you're gay and you're not in a state where it's protected, I think it's better to not come out.
Oh, most definitely. I mean,
if you feel like your safety or your job is in peril, just don't
do
it.
It's in Georgia. I mean, depending on the type of job that you have, or your title, what you hold, they can just come in and just fire you for that, and there's no protection. There's no protection for your spouse. There's nothing. So, and you can't file any type of discrimination or anything like that because it's not on the books or it's legal. It's not legal there, so they don't care. They don't really.
So you might, before you come out at work, you might actually want to check your local and state laws in terms of what they can and can't discriminate against. But if you are in a place where you feel like it's safe to come out, and you're not someone where people look at you and know you're gay, you might have to deal with the question, so do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I've gotten that. Actually, I got that at my previous job. And this one, I get it at my current job, I get it a little bit. But like I said, when I came in for the interview process, my one main thing I really want to do is be comfortable with who I was or who I am and who I was dating from the beginning. So even during the interview process, I would say things that they would ask me the name, like, who are you dating? Are you guys enjoying yourself? And I'm like, oh yeah, she and I were having a great time. And everybody across the board, they were like, oh, they didn't even blink an eyelash or anything like that. They're like, oh, okay, that's nice. How long have you two been together? So it's actually kind of weird for me just because I'm so used to kind of like, oh, or, oh, that's nice. I didn't get any of that. They were all really open. And even to this day, they'll ask me about my partner. They'll say, oh, you guys are supposed to get married. When you guys get married, are you excited that it's legal in New York? So it's a very different environment compared to coming from Atlanta, Georgia, even though Atlanta is considered one of the most liberal places in the South.
And it's really nice to be out at work just because you have an extra level of feeling comfortable and being able to be yourself. And that's huge because we spend so much time at work.
Yes.
It's basically, we spend more time at work than we do at home with our loved one actually being gay.
That's true. Actually, yeah. I actually spend most of see my work, I guess, colleagues more than I see my partner these days, and it's just hard playing the pronoun game.
You're gonna get tripped up.
Tired of it, and then you have to remember what you said and how you said it, and make sure you use the right pronouns when you're talking about things.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. I want to be able to say she. I want to be able to say her name, and it not be a big deal. It's my relationship after all. So.
And that's generally how I do it too. Except recently, I had an awkward encounter. Usually, people ask me, hey, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, no, I have a wife. But I did that with this one girl at work, and she just stood there and laughed. And it was like awkward times, right? And then she stops laughing, and she says, wait, you're kidding, right? And I was like, no. And you'd think then, like, oh, I'm sorry would happen. Nope, kept laughing, because it's a big joke to be a lesbian.
Yeah, it's a big joke to be a married lesbian in New York City.
In New York. You know what? At least it's legal here, so we have that leverage to make our relationship seem more legitimate.
But still, she was laughing. I would be upset. I would have been like...
You know what? It's just so shocking when that happens. I never know to be upset until after it's over.
Really?
Yeah. But she's very nice to me now. In the end, people care more about themselves than they do about you and your relationship.
That's very true. Most people really don't give a damn until it affects them directly.
Exactly.
Unless they have nothing else going for them and they're nosy.
Yes, beware the people who have nothing going for them. Because those are the ones that are going to hate on you.
They'll be all up in your stuff.
Yeah.
And trying to start shit. And anyway,
that's another subject for
another time. That's another time. keep it, condensed.
Right. So tell us about your workplace. Is it gay friendly? Are you out? Would you come out?
Does it matter to you to be out at work? Sometimes
Yeah,
it doesn't
even
matter.